From San Antonio, Texas, Impact Wrestling and RCW present to you, live on Impact Plus, just 48 hours before Slammiversary, live on pay-per-view this Sunday. Welcome to Bash at the Brewery.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Trey, Dez, Wes, the Rascals!
A hot night here in San Antonio. Josh Matthews alongside Don Callis as we settle in for this special on Impact Plus. Don, this is going to be a night we'll be talking about for quite some time.
It's hot outside. It's fixing to get hotter in the building, Josh Matthews.
The Rascals all set for tag team action here. Six-man tag team action. We'll see all three members of the Rascals tonight. Don, we're only going to see two Rascals on Sunday when it will be Wentz and Dez challenging LAX for the World Tag Team titles.
And their opponents. Introducing first, the team of Matthew Palmer, Steve Orino, and Dirty Andy Dalton.
Matthew Palmer, Dirty Andy Dalton, and Steve Orino all set to take on the Rascals. Down, these guys can become household names overnight if they pick up a win here.
Yeah, Steve-O, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Reminds me of, remember Barry-O back in the 80s?
Sure.
Barry-O, baby.
Quite the eclectic group.
It is.
I mentioned the Rascals versus LAX live this Sunday at Slammiversary. That's if now LAX can pass the North here tonight.
Very exciting.
Dirty Andy Dalton letting San Antonio know what he thinks of all of them. Steve Orino is the gentleman in the, what would you call that jacket?
I would call that lame.
In the lame jacket and the black and green ring attire. And Matthew Palmer. Six-man tag team action to get started here at Bash at the Brewery, live in San Antonio. Tomorrow night it's Deep Impact in partnership with Reality of Wrestling and Booker T.
Very important. We see one of the young men out there having a little drink of water. Very important to hydrate. It's about 150 outside here. About 180 in the building.
Very hot inside the Freetail Brewery here in San Antonio.
What's the name of it?
The Freetail Brewery.
Freetail.
Freetail.
I've not been. I've heard the beer is excellent.
Maybe we can have a beverage after the show.
I would love that. Very Taz-like ring attire by our blonde friend here,
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Clearly a fan of Taz. Very unique singlet.
You know who else is a fan I've noticed on social media is Killer Cross.
Fan of who?
Taz.
That does not surprise me.
And Cross will be in action all... Oh, look at Andy Dalton. Sprays the water in the face of Trey. You think Trey feels like the odd man out right now? He's not about the match Sunday. He was the one, remember, on Impact that got overzealous, jumped in the ring, pinned LAX.
Trey, to me, he was the third man into this group, and Trey, to me, is a guy who, on the one hand, Trey likes to be the singles guy. He likes to be flashy, but then he doesn't like to be left out.
But you can't have it both ways, right? Trey rolls through. Andy Dalton looks for a big punch. Trey counters with a back elbow right to the face. Trey up top. Look at this. Beautiful takedown by Trey. Maybe he should be involved in the match Sunday.
Yeah, think of that.
Can LAX get past the North here tonight at Bash at the Brewery? Matthew Palmer. Tag was made to Wentz. What's your take on Wentz?
I really like Wentz. Wentz is an unpredictable young man.
Wow. Wentz goes off the back of Matthew Palmer. Fans in San Antonio, very raucous here. We sold this show out, Don, just a couple of days ago.
Which is awesome.
Sold the last ticket. Tickets are still available for Slammiversary live this Sunday in Dallas. Big time kick there by Wentz.
Really pumped for Slammiversary, Josh. How about you?
I can't wait to get to Dallas. Live on pay-per-view. Ooh!
Oh, wow. Took too long.
Steve-O Reno makes the tag.
Smart wrestling here, keeping Wentz in the corner. A lot of quick tags.
Yeah, I don't know if Matthew Palmer, Andy Dalton, and Steve-O Reno have ever teamed together.
Well, you never know it.
Yeah, they seem to have some chemistry.
Oof. See the sweat fly.
What did you do to prepare to wrestle in a venue, in a building that was this one?
To be honest,
Sure.
I would leave. I had a rider that I wrestled at 68 degrees. 1 degree above or below, no dawn. As Jimmy Snuka once said, not tonight, brother.
I heard that you had that same rider when you go to hotels, that the room has to be set to 68.
Of course.
Matthew Palmer says thumbs down for Wentz, looking for a pile driver here. Our main event tonight.
Now that's interesting.
That was unique, wasn't it? Big time power bomb, shoulders down. This would be a huge upset in the kick out.
It's like a slingshot counter. Remember Tully Blanchard used to do the slingshot suplex? That was like a slingshot counter.
Did you say hi to Tully today?
I revere Tully Blanchard.
He's in attendance tonight to watch his daughter, Tessa Blanchard, will be in action. 6-person tag team matchup. Main event, Rob Van Dam and Sami Callihan. First time that match has ever taken place on Impact. Palmer comes up empty. Trey, beautiful. Hurricane Rana. Little shimmy. Trey starting to show off his personality a little bit, Don.
Trey had his personal hairdresser here earlier, keeping his do high and tight.
Keep the fade fresh.
Yeah.
Steve-O Reno with a clothesline. Steve-O, cover. Dez is keeping the referee at bay. Now we get the cover. A little late in the kick out at 2. I saw you sitting down with the barber.
I did. I got a little phys-aid as well.
How much did he charge you?
You know, if he charged me by the hair, it'd only be about 4 cents.
Steve.
Was I supposed to pay that? I hope not.
Steve-O Reno pounding away at the back of Trey.
Steve Reno reminds me a little bit of Devon Storm. Remember him?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Did you have a happy 4th of July?
I didn't even know it was the 4th of July. I'm Canadian.
We certainly hope everyone enjoyed their holiday. Trey.
Yeah, what did you do?
I was down here in San Antonio. Flyer in the town. Oh!
You did not celebrate the 4th.
I mean, to me, we celebrated the 4th last Saturday and with the fireworks and the child. I think that the 4th of July is a holiday for children.
You let the child play with fireworks?
No, we watched the fireworks.
Oh, I see.
Tag made
There we go.
Dez. Starting to speed things up here. Big time elbow into Steve-O Reno. And Dalton gets the boot up. You know, the World Tag Team Champions, LAX, watching this match closely as they prepare for the North tonight.
Yeah, LAX has had some issues with the Rascals, as we've seen on Impact Wrestling.
Right now, Dez showing off what he can do, showing off his skills. Steve-O Reno, little blue thunder bomb from Steve-O Reno. Here comes Mr.
Dear
Palmer.
God. Landed Dez on his head.
Andy Dalton now with this. Look at this.
It's amazing to me that the Rascals are known for their triple teams, but this team that has been put together tonight to face them has looked great.
Andy Dalton trying to put away Dez of the Rascals here live at Bash at the Brewery. Great partners with RCW and the Freetail Brewery. Deep in the heart of Texas, and Andy Dalton's going back to the water. This is what Don had talked about, staying hydrated, but I think Dalton's... Oh, that one backfired on Andy Dalton. Now Trey up on the other side. Trey rides Dalton all the way down. Here comes Wentz. These Rascals are on fire. Swanton.
Beautiful.
What do you got, Dez?
Oh, he's going. Oh, good Lord.
That is going to do it. The Rascals are rolling towards Slammiversary.
The winners of the match, the Rascals!
Next stop for the Rascals, Houston, Texas. Tomorrow night live on Twitch. But tonight they can celebrate a victory over three very game competitors in Matthew Palmer, Andy Dalton, and Steve O'Reno. Plenty more coming up here, folks, at Bash at the Brewery. I'm certainly looking forward to Sunday. We've been talking about it throughout the night. What a night it's going to be when Eddie Edwards goes one-on-one with Killer Cross. This one, folks, is going to be first blood.
Wrestling talk, that's real life talk.
Oh! The lining of those gloves have lead in the knuckles. Sandman! Oh!
Busted knee party! Eddie got up! He's gifting Eddie Edwards a brand new kendo stick!
Mr. Edwards! This is Mr. Sandman. Sir! Hey, Eddie, you're gonna love this. Come on, Sandman! Mr. Hardcore Extreme! Hey, you son of a bitch! Come on! Cross! Where's Sandman? Whoa! Slow down! Hey, look at this is who Johnny intended to be! How long has it been since your last confession? In the eyes of God, I'm a sinner. In the eyes of God, we're all sinners. Mr. Edwards, you're constantly searching for forgiveness in all the wrong places. You're so afraid of. Out there? God knows. I'll be waiting for you. The ending to the story is not yet written. The ultimate salvation for every man is to die for his sins. Ladies and gentlemen, now stand and kneel to the cross.
Moments. Big moments, small moments, little moments, large moments. There are moments that define each and every one of us. There are moments that define our careers. There's moments that define Eddie Edwards' careers, isn't there? There's Sammy Callahan with a baseball bat to the face. There's Tommy Dreamer gifting me Kenny. There's Sandman gifting me Kenny 2.0. There are moments. There are moments. This weekend, Slammiversary weekend, this is a moment, and I am ready for this. Tonight, part one of the Texas Trifecta, San Antonio, myself against Unbreakable Michael Elgin. Michael Elgin, you got your hands full on Sunday against Brian Cage, trying to become Impact World Champion. I've been there, I've done that. And tonight, Mr. Unbreakable, you're going to learn that, yeah, you might not be broken, but you can be beaten. And tomorrow, we travel to Houston, and then we travel to Dallas, Slammiversary on Sunday. First blood, Killer Cross. I hear blood. I don't there's going to be blood at Slammiversary, and that blood will not be mine. That blood will be yours, Killer Cross. I am going to raise my hand high. I am going to smear your blood on my face. I will hold Kitty above my head, and I will walk out of Slammiversary defeating you, Killer Cross. And me and Kenny are going to go on our merry way. Happy Slammiversary. I will see you there.
What's going to happen Sunday between these two men? The Impact Wrestling World Champion, Brian Cage, who this Sunday defends the championship around his waist against unbreakable Michael Elgin. Brian Cage is scheduled to compete here tonight, but Cage has something to get off his chest here tonight. I think we're going to get a message to Mr. Elgin.
There's been a lot of speculation about the physical status of Brian Cage. I'm sure he's going to address that and much, much more tonight.
Tremendous ovation here in San Antonio, Texas. The world champion Brian Cage.
Everyone knows that it's taken me nearly 14 years to get a nationally recognized world title around my waist. And on top of that, everybody knows that on that same night, Michael Elgin made his debut. He rained on my parade, and he sent me to the hospital. Then he runs around talking about how he broke the machine. He broke the machine. Well, last time I checked, the machine's standing right here. And I told you, Elgin, you can't break the machine. You're not gonna break the machine. You sit me down through the table, I came right back up and I got in your face. And this Sunday at Slammiversary, you're gonna find out firsthand to answer the question, who better than Brian Cage?
This is not the music of Michael Elgin. This is the man who calls himself Mr. Impact Wrestling. This is Moose.
It's a back and forth on Twitter this week between the two. No love lost. Moose thinks he's the man. Cage is the man.
And this faces Rob Van Dam Sunday, but perhaps he has more to say to the Impact Wrestling World Champion. Picked a unique time, Don, to talk to Brian Cage.
Well, people want to be out there with Cage. All the eyes of the wrestling world are on Brian Cage. Whenever he steps into a ring, Moose looking to jump on some of that. Maybe get something off his chest.
Moose is an egomaniac. He does not like the chant of Moose sucks from our fans here in San Antonio.
Hello, Brian. I happen to be in the back.
有用啊？
You talk. By the way, the sound of your voice makes me want to
已經有
vomit.
喺度碌頭。有
And
學
I
校
heard
嗰啲
everything you had to say about your opponent Sunday.
有冇得
I
招啊？
realized one thing.
我細球要鑊球咧。
Well, your mom knew she did it last night. I realized one thing. You didn't mention your opponent for tonight. So that makes me feel like you've looked right past your opponent for tonight. But your opponent for tonight just happens to be Mr. Impact Wrestling, Moose. So let me tell you something, Brian.
to you a couple of weeks ago when he sent your ass to the hospital. If you think that was bad, you better hope I'm not in a pistol, because I only plan on kicking your ass around this ring and beating you in the middle of this ring 1, 2, 3. But in the snap of a finger, I can sabotage the main event for Slammiversary by sending your ass.
Oh my God!
Michael Elgin! Elgin, what a back-jumping piece of garbage!
Elgin took advantage of this situation. Brian Cage.
Moose looks like he wasn't in on this. He's shocked. Well, now Moose in on it. Okay.
Moose is joining Michael Elgin in the beatdown of the world champion.
And Moose is happy. He's got a match with Cage later. He's happy to have Cage softened up, I'm sure. What does Elgin do? He's got a chair.
Michael Elgin and Moose are trying to take out Brian Cage. A 2-on-1 assault on the world
And
champion.
Elgin is going to kill this kid. I'm guessing Moose doesn't want him sent to the hospital. He wants him softened up for their match later. Of course, if Moose wins, he becomes the #1 contender. There we go.
Another stop to the side of the head for Moose.
Elgin now. Cooler heads prevailing. Moose has talked Elgin out. It's like Mike's going to leave.
Think about everything Michael Elgin's already done to Brian Cage. And
Oh,
Elgin,
no! Oh!
steel
Look
chair.
at that injured back! That injured spine that Elgin was responsible for! And now Moose trying to get Elgin to stop. Oh, Jesus! Brian Cage has been decimated by that steel chair from that freak, that mutant, that monster, Michael Elgin.
Referees and security personnel in the ring now to try to get Brian Cage looks to be seriously hurt.
I've seen the medical reports, Josh. Brian Cage had a catastrophic spinal injury at Rebellion at the hands of Michael Elgin. He's made a miracle recovery, but the last thing you need is to be stabbed in the spine again with a steel chair, which is back. Elgin's back in now.
Get him out of there. Michael Elgin again.
God, stop this! Got about 12 officials, referees, security, and Elgin has not had enough. He's not going to be happy until he puts Cage in the ground.
Brian Cage has not moved. Michael Elgin has lost it here tonight.
Yeah, recovering and be able to work out, walk around with your family is one thing. Cage has been able to do all that. But getting that chair into the back,
Oh my God, he's loose again.
this does not bode well, Josh, for Slammiversary, for the machine Brian Cage.
We need to get San Antonio PD out here. Put him in handcuffs.
Literally 12 people in that ring trying to protect the champion.
Down at one point, does this become aggravated assault? Moose is leaving. Moose has seen enough. He can't control Michael Elgin. Elgin now finally feels he's done enough damage done. This match is 48 hours away.
Well, I don't know what to say other than that was the last thing that Brian
Oh my
Cage
God.
did, and he's back again. Come on!
It's like a shark who smells blood in the water.
Oh, yeah. Every extra punch he can rain down into that injured spine, into that back of Brian Cage, just ups the odds of a title change at Slammiversary this Sunday.
Brian Cage is motionless. This is why Michael Elgin came here. We didn't know come here for competition, just great matches.
I just saw Dr. Ariel come into the backstage area here. Looks very concerned about what we've just seen, and with good reason. Cage is still down.
Yeah, he rolled over and is now on his back. You have to wonder if he's communicating with other officials here. Brian Cage starting, I mean, now this is uncomfortable. This guy's got to defend his championship on Sunday. I mean, Brian Cage's been through so much. Think about the night he won the championship. He spent the night in the hospital because of Michael Elgin.
There were those that questioned whether he should come back at all with the injury that he had. And those questions will be raised again after tonight. Cage now under his own power. Well, getting some help there. It's good to see his legs are working.
Is Brian Cage going to make it to Sunday? And in what condition will Cage be in when he defends the World's Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, we move on here uncomfortably at Bash at the Brewery. Still to come tonight. We will see. Right now, Brian Cage is scheduled to face Moose.
Yeah, what's the status of that now? I can't imagine.
Keep everyone up to date on that throughout the night. Also, tonight we're going to see, and you just saw him out there, take down champion Michael Logan one-on-one with Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards faces come across Sunday. Elgin challenges the World's Championship. LAX take on the North for the World Tag Team titles live here tonight at Bash at the Brewery. And the North become tag team champions. 6-person tag team match. It was Sami Callihan. Callihan posted on Twitter, "I'm not going to be in this match. My monster is going to be in this 6-person tag team match. Madman Fulton teams with OVE to take on Tessa Blanchard, Rich Swann, and Willie Mack tonight." And finally, in our main event, when Sami Callihan said, "I'm not going to be in this 6-person tag team match," Impact Wrestling said, "Well, you're going to compete. And you're going to go one-on-one with Rob Van Dam." That is our main event here tonight. But like they always do, OVE has plenty to say.
Tonight, Bash at the Brewery, live on Impact Plus. You guys have any tidbits that make sure you get to the matchups? What do you got? You see that check set? Because we're freaking rich. Anything OVE does with those ratings, and tonight we're going to set the rest of the So we got our 3 guys. Dave Chris, Jay Chris, Madman Fulton going in there against Tessa Blanchard, Rich Swann, and Willie Mack. They're going to pick up the W, and I'll be surprised if Tessa even makes it to Sunday to Slammiversary. Then I'll have to embarrass Rob Van Dam. Why do these old-ass extreme wrestlers continue to try to take the spotlight? Tonight, OVE does what we do best, and that's take over everything. Everything! Everything!
Sami Callihan, there's only one Sami Callihan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the RCW Heavyweight Champion, Fala
Kind of gives new meaning to the term heavyweight. Falaba is our partner promotions heavyweight champion, RCW. Following the meeting here tonight, defending his championship. He'll face Anthony Andrews. We'll tell you all about Mr. Andrews in just a minute. And get a good look at Falaba. Always in a good mood, but Don, when he turns that switch, he's dangerous.
It's actually quite scary. I didn't know how good an athlete he was when he dropped like 130 pounds or more. And this guy is moving like a 200-pound guy, but he hits like a 400-pound guy. It's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, when he starts throwing those strikes, he's a dangerous individual.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied by the ring by Boom Boom Brandon Oliver. He is the inaugural Retail Cup winner, Adorable Anthony Andrews!
Adorable Anthony Andrews. Recently won a tournament. He got that cup you see in his hand. Accompanied to the ring by the promoter of RCW, Boom Boom Brandon Oliver. He's as obnoxious as they come now.
Adorable is not the word I would spring to mind here.
Adorable Anthony Andrews is the hand-picked opponent to take the RCW Heavyweight Championship away from Fala. Brandon Oliver is living that Fala is his heavyweight champion. Because we call AAA Adorable Anthony Andrews.
Wow. You should get a cut of the t-shirts then.
Here we go, RCW Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. Live at Bash at the Brewery.
Is that a flashlight on the
That's his trophy.
That's a trophy. Is that like a participation trophy?
It's a cup. He recently won that. Carries it with him everywhere he goes.
Does he?
He might have got it filled up with some of the Freetail beer today. Cannot believe what happened to Brian Cage. Ladies and gentlemen, we will provide an update for you on Brian Cage. Now, we're getting he has been taken to a local medical facility. He's been taken to a hospital. So, I mean, he is Brian Cage. He is the machine. He is the world champion. But I don't know if we're going to get to see Cage again.
You know, and I saw him just a few moments ago arguing with Dr. Ariel and some of the other medical officials here, but I know that Impact Management has said that he has to go and get checked out, and that's a liability issue. I'm sure Brian Cage would like to try to have that match with Moose, but, you know, sometimes cooler heads have to prevail. He's got to defend that title at Slammiversary against Mike Elgin.
We will keep everyone posted on the situation of Brian Cage throughout the night. Follow Bob, that switch might have just gone off, and bah, with a cross body right to Mr. Andrews. Follow Bob, very comfortable here in the Freetail Brewery. He's competed here in the past. Told me he knew exactly how hot it was going to be. This could be a shock for some of our athletes, the temperature in the venue.
Fala told me that he regularly works out in something called a sauna suit
Okay.
to sweat pounds off.
What's a sauna suit?
It's sort of like being in this building right now. Texas.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, my first time back since '97.
Oh, I know you just got in today, so you
I
have
had to leave about 25 years in between Texas visits. What do you think?
I love it here.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do.
You just like wearing your little cowboy hat.
I almost
six
moved.
shooter.
I almost moved to San Antonio once upon a time.
Did you really?
San Antonio or Austin, I had to narrow down to.
What happened?
I decided to stay in the Northeast.
And the rest,
Actually, it was
as
decided.
they say,
It was
is
decided,
history.
It was decided for me, actually.
Come and move to Stanford. It's expensive and it sucks. I think that's on the billboard.
Yeah, right, you're going into exit 9. Look at this, boom! Big body press from Falaba, and Anthony Andrews is in a bad way. Don, it's hot. Fala's been sweating all day. This could be disgusting.
I don't want to say Fala sweats anyway, but yeah, this is, the bigger wrestlers, this sort of heat is very challenging.
Fala says no, no, no. Oh, no!
Speaking of sweaty,
Ew, that's gross.
it is disgusting.
I mean, Fala walks around barefoot all day.
There's a rumor he calls that the Tony Atlas.
Ew. I mean, do you think he goes in the bathroom like when he wears sandals?
I've never seen him wearing flip-flops.
Oh.
Remember, like, they used to say, like, Tarzan, you know, not that he was real, but, like, his feet were calloused up.
Sure.
You know, I think that's Fala. I think he's got, like, look, this
Brandon
moron is trying to,
Oliver. Oh,
that's
thanks for
too
coming.
much. There's, like, one toe.
Oh! Fala.
I think his feet are so tough from being outside. Oh, my goodness, almost broke the ring.
Needs to be brought back into the ring by Anthony Andrews if Andrews wants to become RCW heavyweight champion tonight.
Anthony not looking so good right now.
Well, he's back inside the ring. He's allowing the official to count. Does he know that he can't become champion?
I think he needs a break right now. I mean, this will stress your cardio. You know, 80, 90 degree room will make it a lot harder to breathe.
Fala Ba back on the apron. Andrews again takes him down. How much energy does it take for Fala to have to get his body up and back inside the ring?
And I think when it's this hot, both inside and outside, I think you can quadruple that.
Ooh. Fala goes hard to the steel post.
You think about it, you're 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Even an athletic guy like Fala at 400 or whatever he is right now, just getting up off the ground and onto your feet is a lot harder than it is for a normal wrestler.
Yeah. And Fala's been in there. Now, Anthony Andrews has been able to turn this match around. And now it's Fala in the bucket. What will we see from Adorable? You know, when they came out, they made the impression that Adorable Anthony had abs. They were pointing to his ab area.
Those aren't abs.
I don't see them.
It's kind of like one big ab, is what you're saying.
Like a drum. Fala says, no, no, no.
Yeah, he's a barrel-chested individual, as we used to say in the 80s.
Andrews again fires away, and Ba says, "Bah!"
You're just waking Fall up now.
He loves a good fight, doesn't he?
Ba's hitting himself in the head harder than the adorable one is.
Oh, they're both hitting Fowler in the head now. A fired up Fowler chases Andrews in. Andrews goes low. Fowler with the roll through. Oh boy.
Look out now.
Massive.
He's dead.
Belly to belly suplex, and Falaba is going to retain his Noah kick out there.
Uncharacteristic sloppy cover there by Fowler. That might be the hate taking its toll.
He's usually very technically sound, isn't he?
Surprisingly, yes. So stop hitting himself. Should get him a helmet so he doesn't concuss himself by doing that.
Short arm reversal by Anthony Andrews. Look at his strength. Cover. And a kick out from Fala. That takes a lot of strength to pick up a man like Fala.
I cannot believe that I just saw that move, Josh. I can't believe it. I'm in literal shock that I saw that.
Back elbow by Fala. What in the world was that?
Really looking forward to having a discussion with Fala later.
Cover by Andrews.
Look at this now. This
Yeah,
is almost had a new champion.
That was close. I've never seen Fowler get turned around like that. Upside down even?
Oh, it's got that, what do they call it? Country strong?
Country strong deep in the heart of Texas. Maybe he's been eating barbecue on the Riverwalk. I don't know what that would do for your strength.
Who cares? It's barbecue.
Andrews on the second. Fowler catches him. Samoan drop. Fowler, what's he have in mind now? Smelling victory, perhaps.
Little follow bomb action.
Fowler. He's got one foot on the bottom rope. The fans in San Antonio chanting for Bob. There goes Brandon Oliver. Boom, boom. Fowler covered. And Fowler retains his championship.
The winner of the match, Fowler Ba!
So congratulations to Fowler Ba. He picks up the win here on Impact Plus. Bash at the Brewery. Fowler Ba retains the RCW Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations to Fowler Ba. Plenty more to come, folks, but as promised, we have an update on the situation between Michael Elgin and Ryan Gage.
World champion, I'm not far behind. And when I'm not far behind, Ryan, you say bye and head to the hospital. The best thing you could have done was stayed at home on your couch and forfeited the world championship. Because there's only one way this ends, and this
What the hell was that, Mike? Mike, what the hell was that? We were supposed to kick his ass, not send him to the damn hospital. You know I have a match against Cage tonight, and if I win that match, I'm next in line for the Impact World title.
What, you want an apology?
I don't want no damn apology.
All right, well, let's make it this way. Sunday, Slammiversary, world champion. And if you're that mad about it, I'll give you the first shot.
I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to do it your way. I had it perfect. My way. Because my way always works.
Moose, I don't know how bad you think you are, but now that I'm here, you're not even close to that. You want to pick a fight? You want to stand here all angry? Later, I'm going out there to destroy Eddie Edwards. The only thing better than destroying one man is destroying two. So Moose, bring it.
Taya may tap out.
Oh no!
It's havoc with Father James Mitchell.
She might have broke her neck!
And Taya Valkyrie
Oh god, she's got nowhere to go!
is stuck between a demon and a devil.
My god, Kaya's been manhandled by Havoc!
Su Yung has been set free.
I wonder whether James Mitchell has any control over Jessica Havoc at all.
Oh my! The demon assassin is here!
All four of you women are cordially invited to a cotillion of my own. A very prestigious ball. It is, in fact, the Monsters Ball!
Tag team action here! Between the four knockouts that will be competing in Monsters Ball and Slammiversary.
Look out!
Ah! Big boot! Here comes Sue. Sue Young with a steel chair off the back. But the match is ended. Sue sending a message. There. This is what Monsters Ball is all about.
Wow, huge pop strike.
Here's Father James Mitchell. What's gonna happen in Slammiversary? In Monsters Ball? It all goes down Sunday. The knockouts all competing in Monsters Ball. A preview of sorts right now.
The following knockout contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jessica Havoc!
Jessica Havoc recently made her return to Impact Wrestling. She's a former Knockouts champion. She has a chance to become champion again this Sunday in Dallas at Slammiversary. And Sue Young is by her side here tonight.
And introducing her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace!
We're not too far from Austin, Texas, here in San Antonio. The Texas Longhorns has Jordan Grace in her own state, has her work cut out for her as she's facing Jessica Havoc. So not for Jessica Havoc, this is like going into Sunday humming, and Jordan Grace can put split.
Yeah, no, great opportunity here. Jordan is dominant, Josh. Jessica Havoc is a monster.
One-on-one knockouts matchup here tonight at Bash at Premier Impact Plus. Hey folks, don't forget, Slammiversary this Sunday will be available here on Impact Plus. And if you do Slammiversary on Impact Plus, you get 3 free months now.
That's a hell of a deal. That is a hell of a deal. Look at the size difference here.
And Jordan Grace uses her strength, and Havoc uses hers.
Yeah, two different kinds of power here. I mean, Jordan Grace is a power lifter. Jessica Havoc is just a brute.
Grace gets the boot up. They both, smash mouth style though, right?
Oh, absolutely. Neither one likes to back down.
Jordan Grace with the knees to the back of Jessica Havoc. And now that running back elbow. Grace back up. Look at this power from Jordan Grace and athleticism and a kick out at one.
I actually think Jordan somehow has gotten more athletic. I think she's improved her cardio a lot. It's allowed her to string moves together, but Jessica here, just too strong.
Jordan Grace wildly popular on social media.
A lot of fans.
Havoc caught her, but Jordan Grace had a counter.
Oh, gosh.
And Havoc just overpowers. That's what Don was talking about, the difference in the powers between these two. Jessica Havoc. It was Sue Young out there, Don. I mean, does Jordan have to keep an eye on her? Look at her.
Oh, you always have to keep an eye on Sue Young, Josh.
Sue is so dangerous. What's going to happen Sunday live on pay-per-view? You know, Ty Valdez watching this match closely.
Yeah, she definitely. This is a great opportunity for her to stout.
Jessica Havoc has Jordan Grace in a full Nelson in the legs.
But when do we ever see Jordan Grace manhandled like this?
Never.
Oh,
Wow, what a clothesline from Jessica Havoc. looks confident here tonight. Stumps into Jordan Grace. We can tell you folks officially that it will be Eddie Edwards versus Michael Elgin tonight in our main event. Brian Cage, it doesn't appear that Cage is going to make it back. Don, at this point, do you think Cage should, he's scheduled to be tomorrow in Deep Impact in Houston. Do you think that he should just go right to Dallas?
I don't know. That's going to be a medical call and a call for Impact management in terms of what his status is. And that frankly is why they sent him for a medical evaluation, because otherwise you're just guessing. Sure. You don't want to guess with the health of any wrestler, especially your champion.
Stay close to ImpactWrestling.com and, of course, all of our social channels to get the latest on the update of Brian Cage and Deep Impact goes tomorrow and Sunday at Slammiversary.
Clubbing, clotheslines, front and back, trademark Jordan.
Jordan Grace. For body scissors here on Jessica Havoc.
Nice roll through there by Jordan.
Rolls into the cover. And a kick out by Havoc at 2. Monsters Ball down. It's intriguing because come Sunday, Taya doesn't have to be involved in the decisions. One fall to a finish, as we know. Anything goes. Taya could be on the outside with Rosemary or something, and then Havoc can pin Sue and become champion.
Yeah, it really is an interesting dynamic, and there's a whole different strategy that goes into a Monsters Ball match.
Jordan Grace was able to hold on to the top rope there, and she's, well, Havoc rolls to the outside, buys herself some time.
Smart wrestling by Jessica Havoc there.
Jordan Grace, she's not going to give Havoc any sort of reprieve on the floor.
Ran right into a right hand by Havoc.
Full speed into Jessica Havoc, and now Jordan Grace goes low, meets Havoc on the floor. Jordan Grace has the sleeper hold applied now on Havoc on the floor.
Making Jordan carry that weight, or rather, Jessica carry that weight. Here's
Sue!
Oh, big palm strike out of left field. What is that?
Right in front of the referee.
What happened?
I believe Sue did that right in
The
front
winner of the match by disqualification.
So the match has ended. We have a disqualification. But Rosemary and Jessica Havoc aren't done. This is a night, an opportunity. What our athletes are doing, they're getting to their opponents for Sunday. What is this? It's the Demon Assassin. Rosemary's here. Rosemary is in the Freetail Brewery. Slammiversary's come early. Havoc is going to get out of here. Run for higher ground.
We claw you back in, don't we? Havoc. Sue. Oh, we were supposed to take on the Corpse Bride later on tonight, but we're wondering now if that shouldn't be rearranged a little bit. Darling, we're terribly sorry you weren't extended an invitation to the Monsters Ball this Sunday. So what if we make it up to you tonight? And you join us in eradicating two of the undead realm's more detestable fiends.
Well, I believe that was an offer for a tag team match from Rosemary.
Sue is trying to, oh wow, big clubbing blow there.
What a
by
shot
Jordan.
from Jordan Grace. And Don, I think this tag team match is going to happen whether Sue and Havoc want it to or not.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
Jordan Grace and Rosemary. Never thought that these two would team up. Rosemary sends Sue back into the ring.
A lot of bad blood, of course, between Rosemary and Sue going back over 1 year.
Yeah, these two completely polar opposites, for as similar as they are. And now look at this. Rosemary on one side of the ring with Jessica Havoc, Jordan and Sue on the other. Don, this is what it's going to be like come Sunday. 4 knockouts in the ring. All together, you can take Jordan out and put Taya in Sunday, and that's your match. Oh, God. Sue felt that, and she crumbles. Jordan Grace comes flying in. Here comes Rosemary. This tag team match is underway. And Jessica Havoc catch on Jordan Grace.
Good save by Rosemary there. And now, look at this now. Couple of legit monsters.
Jessica Havoc catches a boot from Rosemary and she spills all the way to the floor. Grace back up and Rosemary says, do what you want with Sue Young. And the bell rings and this match is officially underway now. Jordan Grace looking for her power offense.
Hold her up there and let her think about it.
Oh, delayed vertical, you never know when you're going to come crashing down. There's a cover. Can Havoc get there in time? She does, and breaks it up in 2. You gotta love the fighting spirit in Jordan Grace.
Still shocking the size difference between Jordan and Havoc.
Oh, yeah.
Havoc must have about 8 inches of height on her.
Here comes Sue, and this is where things can get dangerous. Monkey flip out of the corner for Jordan Grace. She landed on the small of her back. You saw her wincing in pain as she popped right up off the apron.
Sue is very unorthodox with her offense. You don't see a lot of monkey flips in this wrestling industry now, but never know what Sue Young's going to come up with.
Don, you know this better than anybody. I mean, when you're starting out in wrestling, when you fall, you kind of try to absorb the ring in the higher part of your back and flatten out, right? And Jordan made it really low. Oh! Oh, snap suplex there. We're going to have zero regard for Jordan Grace. Hasn't been in here.
Zero regard for anyone. Oh, dear.
Havoc says this is it for Jordan Grace. Rosemary with a smile on her face. Not sure why she's smiling, but I guess, any punishment to any of these knockouts? I don't know. What goes through the mind of Rosemary?
Well, who knows? Team of psychiatrists could not figure that out.
Sue, palm strike to Jordan Grace.
Tell you, that palm strike of Sue when she gets some momentum is devastating. Right under the chin. Pull up.
Hit right out of the corner. Sue goes for the cover on Jordan. Grace hooks the outside leg, and Grace pops free of 2.
It is a head trip, wrestling Jessica Havoc and Sue Young. Because how do you game plan for them? They're so completely unorthodox.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you just have to go in there and know you're going to play a lot of defense. Look at Sue bend the fingers of Jordan Grace all the way back. And is she biting her now?
She is biting her.
Now, the referee could call for disqualification here if he wanted to.
Well, I think if you had a really strict adherence to the rule book, Sue Young's matches would all be over in about 5 minutes. So they're letting them play.
Don, you sense a little aggression tonight from the stars and knockouts of Impact Wrestling?
Oh yeah, I think there's been a lot of tension brewing, and frankly, Jessica Havoc has kind of been that match that lights the powder keg, if you will.
Yeah, Father James Mitchell, I'm sure, is watching this match, taking notes for Sunday. Cover by Havoc on Grace, shoulders down, and she kicks out at 2. Oh. We haven't seen Jordan Grace in trouble in a lot of her matches.
No, Jordan really is almost entirely on offense up until tonight.
Yeah, we're really seeing what Jordan Grace is made out of tonight. Remember, she had a one-on-one match that resulted goes to Jessica Havoc. Up on the second, Jordan Grace, senton. Don back to the monkey flip. Sure, her back is hurting her.
Yeah, it absolutely is. That senton was ill-advised, but it's allowing her to make a tag to Rosemary.
Here comes the Demon Assassin, former Knockouts champion, unloading on Jessica Havoc. Forearms, Havoc fires her off. Rosemary trying for a waist lock, Havoc just breaks it down. Jessica Havoc almost waiting, anticipating what, Rosemary's gonna do next. Here comes Rosemary. Into Havoc. And now Havoc tags Sue. Rosemary turns around and catches her.
Yeah, Sue walked right into that.
Again, a preview of what's to come Sunday. Monsters Ball for the Knockouts Championship. Live in Dallas, Texas. Still some tickets available for Slammiversary, folks. You can get them at ImpactWrestling.com. Nice throw out of the buckle. What's going to happen here in this tag team matchup? Palm strike!
Oh, God.
Rosemary ran right into it. Now another one from Su Yung. Devastating.
That has been her most effective offense today, Josh.
There's no doubt about it. Watch Sue closely here. Crawls inside out, catches the head of Rosemary. Rosemary puts on the brakes. She had that well scouted.
Watch out for the German by Rosemary.
Beautiful German suplex. What a throw by Rosemary. She needs to go for the cover. Gets Sue's shoulders down. Havoc anticipating that Sue wasn't going to kick out. She breaks that up in two. Here comes Jordan Grace. And this match is breaking down, Don. It started chaotic. It's been chaotic throughout. And it continues to remain that way. Jordan Grace with the eye.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful tope.
Jordan Grace down. Jessica Havoc down. Back inside the ring, Rosemary and Su Yung. Rosemary had Sue up momentarily. Sue now looking for the panic switch.
Sue showing some power there, but Rosemary countered out of it.
Sue went for the home strike one too many times. Rosemary puts on the brakes. Look at those fingers of Su Yung.
Filthy fingernails as well.
Spear. Cover. And she got her. Rosemary humming towards Slammiversary.
Here are your winners, Rosemary and Jordan Grace.
Big time Knockouts tag team matchup here live at Bash at the Brewery. This one goes to Rosemary and Jordan Grace. What's going to happen Sunday? What's going to happen when the Knockouts Championship is on the line live at Slammiversary? Big month, folks, for all of us here in Impact Wrestling as we're getting ready to head to Windsor, Ontario in just a couple of weeks.
Spectacular St. Clair College will be the epicenter of professional wrestling as Impact makes their return to Windsor.
Every time we come to Canada, these athletes over-deliver and step up their game because of these great fans.
Watch the fallout from Slammiversary unfold live and in person.
This is why you can't miss these shows.
Don't miss Impact Wrestling Live, Friday, July 19th and Saturday, July 20th. Tickets are on sale now.
I am the Callahan Death Machine.
Sammy Callahan Cactus Special.
Because I am the draw.
No, Callahan's disgusting.
And because I am professional wrestling.
Sammy Callahan is a vile and appalling human being.
Sick son of a...
The hell does he have in his hand? Oh, it's a roll of quarters.
What is this now?
Someone do something! Tessa Blanchard! Tessa Blanchard!
Tessa is rocking OBE. Jake Chris, Pete Magnum.
This whole knockout division keep running your mouth. Tessa Blanchard, this rich diamond princess, we are sick of it.
What are you doing in here? This is the women's locker room. You don't belong.
Oh, I don't belong. I don't like you didn't belong sticking your nose into my business. You jumped in the ring and attacked my boys from behind.
In the ring, kicking your boy's ass is exactly where I belong.
Sami Callihan, he is sick and tired of Tessa Blanchard. Oh, what a cutter! Tessa with a fly to the inside.
Oh, God, those bars are nasty, God. Right to the DDT. Oh, she nailed it.
Tessa's got Jay Chris in her sights. Magnum! Good night! Tessa Blanchard has pinned Jay Chris.
Tessa Blanchard. Sami Callihan's gonna make you famous. If you want me to treat you as an equal, here it is.
Oh my God! She's back up! He's beating the hell out of Sami Callihan!
Well, look at this now.
Slammiversary. One-on-one, Tessa Blanchard, Sami Callihan. I'm gonna beat her into a bloody pulp.
Sammy, you're challenging me to a match at Slammiversary. See you in Dallas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Madman Fulton, Dave and Jay Chris, OBE!
Sami Callihan was originally scheduled to be in this match, a six-person tag team match against Tessa Blanchard, Rich Swann, and Willie Mack. Sami Callihan took to Twitter earlier this week and said, nah, I'm going to send my monster. Impact Wrestling Management got together and decided, okay, we will adhere to Sami's wishes, but Sami has to face Rob Van Dam tonight.
Yeah. They exchange one ass kicking for another.
Sami says that everyone will have to wait till Sunday to pay to see him destroy Tessa Blanchard. He says he's going to beat her to a bloody pulp, Don.
Well, I love Tessa, not a fan of Sami, but the smart money is on Sami doing exactly that, unfortunately. And their opponents, introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, undeniable, Tessa Blanchard!
The Blanchard name goes a long way. I think it goes a little bit further down here in Texas, though.
Oh my God, we're in the heart of Southwest Championship Wrestling. We're in the heart of Blanchard country here. Saw Tully earlier today. It was a big treat for everybody.
And here comes
Our
Tessa's
tag team partner from South Central Los Angeles, weighing in at 280 pounds, Willie Mack!
Willie Mack. Teaming with Tessa Blanchard here. This is going to be a great team when they're joined by the X Division champion, Rich Swann.
And their tag team partner from Baltimore, Maryland, he is the X Division champion, Rich Swann!
Rich Swann will face Johnny Impact live this Sunday on pay-per-view in Dallas at Slammiversary. Don, he's not sporting the snowboarding glasses. He's got on a new pair of shades.
And he grew the beard back.
You like those shades?
No, I do not, but somehow he makes them cool.
Willie Mack and Rich Swann have been friends for a long time, and they will team here tonight at Bash at the Brewery along with Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa's dancing! Tessa's dancing! Look at her go! Is there anything she can't do, John?
She's ready for Sunday. She's ready for Sami Callihan. You know, Don, just to put a button on the story that we were telling moments ago, Tessa Blanchard could have used her name to get into places. Get here to Impact Wrestling. She didn't do that. She built a legacy for herself on the independent scene before ever coming to Impact Wrestling.
I've said it before, I think 5 years from now we're going to look back and say Tessa was the greatest Blanchard. And that's a mouthful.
Smile on the face of Tessa Blanchard. She's got some serious backup here tonight in the form of Rich Swann and Willie Mack. But they don't get any more dangerous or violent than OBE and Mad Van Fulton. Down for Tessa is to get out of here quickly with a win and get to Slammiversary.
I think that's what everyone wants to do in these situations. But man, I tell you, Fulton is terrifying, Josh.
Don't forget Tessa will be competing tomorrow night at Deep Impact in Houston, Texas. Rich is still dancing.
Look at the size of Madman Fulton compared to everyone else in this match.
He's an
It's like
absolute
a foot tall.
monster. The king of all monsters. Madman Fulton getting the start here against Rich Swann. I mean, this is sheer class. And look at Dave Christ. Don, you were the one who pointed this out a few weeks ago. When Sami Callihan's not around, Dave Christ asserts himself as the leader.
Oh, he does. He thinks he's the leader.
Fulton seething. Rich Swann, he has known Madman Fulton and the Christs his entire life. You think Swann stayed up late nights thinking one day Sami Callihan's going to bring this monster to Impact?
I mean, it's really been a game changer for OBE. They were dangerous before, but now they're just devastating.
Fulton sends Swann all the way down and now bangs his own head against the turnbuckle.
This young man is, of course, scary, but also a very accomplished athlete. Watch the way he moves at about 6'8".
You know, Don, Impact Management might want to take it under advisement that Fulton maybe shouldn't be allowed ringside Sunday.
I think that would be a fine rule.
I mean, Madman Fulton goes where Sami Callihan goes. I suppose you could ban him and bar him from ringside.
Josh, Willie Mack is about, what, 285, 287?
Yes.
And Fulton just sent him halfway across the ring like he was a child.
Tessa Blanchard
What is Tessa doing?
tagged herself in.
Tessa tagged herself in against a 6'8", 320-pound monster.
She wants to send a message to Sami Callihan.
Yeah, but look at Jake. What a spot picker. He wants in there because he wants to try to get some revenge for that loss against Tessa. Very embarrassing.
You know, it's 2019, and I think that Jake Christ losing to Tessa Blanchard, sure, we can be trite and say that a male competitor was beaten by a female competitor, but Tessa Blanchard is different, and she can compete with just about anybody on the roster.
Tessa Blanchard just gave him the farmer's handkerchief.
What?
Blew her nose on it.
I didn't know that's what that was called.
You all right?
Yeah, that's funny, though. I'm sure farmers around the world are offended.
I got a million of them. Wait till we drive to Dallas tonight for 6 hours.
I'm going to Houston.
Oh.
You're going to Dallas.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Tessa throws Dave Christ down. Dave now having second thoughts.
Tessa is very strong, and the Chris brothers are excellent athletes. I don't know that powerlifting would be one of the things that they work on a lot. So Tessa, however, spends a lot of time in the gym. Now, I don't like this. I think she should tag out.
Madman Fulton in there now with Tessa Blanchard. Tessa responded to Sammy's challenge at Slammiversary from the gym on Twitter. Said, "See you in Dallas," and then used a derogatory.
Look at his whole hand is covered in blood. Oh!
Madman Fulton. And now Tessa Blanchard, she went to her corner to tag, and Madman Fulton is not letting it happen.
Literally, with one hand, Josh, throwing her around like a rag doll.
And this is where things can get very dangerous for Tessa. She's in there with these three men, basically three thugs.
How much of a scumbag is Jake Christ?
Yes.
He lets Fulton do the damage, and now he's going to come in and use the blade of the forearm across her face.
There's so much wrong with Jake Christ. Continues to use the forearm across the face of Tessa Blanchard.
Like, did they not have mental health professionals in the 80s when these guys were kids growing up in Dayton? Because honestly, the Chris should probably be living behind a fence somewhere.
Tessa with the cutter.
That!
Tessa Blanchard countered with the cutter and makes the tag to Willie Mack.
Look at the Tessa just is angry all the time. She's aggressive.
She is completely ruthless inside the ring, and now Dave Christ goes low on Willie Mack.
Ooh. That's got some mustard on it.
Gotta love Willie Mack from South Central Los Angeles, California. Willie! Oh, got caught up there, but the momentum that Willie created allowed.
Dave tried to float over there. It didn't work. Huge hip lock now.
Willie Mack makes the tag to Rich Swann. Here comes the X Division champion. Don, what do you think is going to happen Sunday between Rich Swann and Johnny Impact?
I have Johnny Impact in that match, actually.
Okay. Big move there by Willie Mack. Here comes Rich Swann, and Swann drops the elbow. Into the cover on Dave. Chris just took a bevy of offense and he kicks out. Oh, it's rare for you to make a prediction.
Oh, I got a G note on Johnny.
Ah, I see.
Someone in my ear telling me I'm not supposed to talk about that. Oops. That's live TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Big kick there by Rich Swann. Again, thank you for joining us on this Friday night, hot night in San Antonio, Texas. Hope you're enjoying your 4th of July weekend. As Jake Christ put a stop to Rich Swann, back suplex by Dave Christ. Dave goes into the cover, hooks both legs, shoulders down, and a kick out. Dave Christ with a kick right to the back of the head. Here comes Jake. They just look dirty, don't they?
They are dirty. Grew up really with filthy street urchins in Dayton and somehow got together and now they all live together in that disgusting compound.
Yeah, the wrestler house, as they call it. I don't know how many wrestlers live there. I think there's like 14. Oh! Jake Christ takes down Willie Mack, a little preemptive strike, and drags Rich Swann all the way back to jail. That is the corner of OVE. Oh, that'll tighten up and twist up.
Of course, Dave Christ, very familiar with Willie Mack, or rather with Rich Swann. Rich lived with OVE for some time, as was chronicled in the Ballad of Sammy Callahan, if you will.
Yeah, Sammy really aired some personal grievances with Rich Swann. Sammy's not afraid to sort of attack people and verbally assault them. I mean, he said he's going to, there's a cover by Dave, but Madman Fulton is not helping his team here.
Now, prefer that arm, but didn't have it.
This is an illegal hold for Brandon Toll. Needs to break this up. Dave Christ is a dangerous, vile human being. He is everything that Sammy Callahan wants him to be, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. And actually, that's one of the things about OVE. Everyone has a job, everyone has a role to play, and they really do play it to perfection and with gusto.
And you honestly never see anybody argue that these roles
No,
that they have.
no, they really do know their roles. There's no question about that.
Sammy the cult leader. I wonder what he would do if they stepped out of line. Man, Fulton now, this is that one-handed strike that you were talking about earlier. Fulton snatches up Rich Swann just to drop him on the back of his neck. The new monster of Impact Wrestling, courtesy of Sammy Callahan.
Say what you will about Callahan and all things Dayton, Ohio, but man, there's a lot of talented wrestlers that come out of that camp.
Madman Fulton got caught there by Rich Swann. Got caught him on the inside of the thigh. How do you compete against someone like Fulton?
Got to stick and move. That's what Rich is trying to do here.
Rich, it looked like he was trying to make the tag to Willie, and Madman Fulton just intercepted him. Now Rich goes in between the legs, and here comes Willie Mack. This is an interesting matchup now between these two.
Two different kinds of power.
Both heavy hitters. Willie ducks the clothesline off the other side. Wow, what a thunderous clothesline from Willie Mack. Spinning heel kick, Fulton tried to avoid. Here comes Willie. Big time clothesline over the top rope. Goes Madman Fulton on his feet. Dave Christ is in the ring. Willie doesn't see him though.
No, he's looking at Fulton.
Tessa made the tag. Willie ducks. Willie gets what he wanted, and that was to take out Madman Fulton. And the barricade at ringside. Raucous crowd here in San Antonio as Tessa Blanchard comes in.
Clotheslines, elbows.
Tessa Blanchard rocking and rolling here at Bash at the Brewery. Caught a boot there from Dave to slow her down. Here comes Jake Christ. He gets caught. Tessa Blanchard.
Magnum from the second.
Tessa with the cover on Dave. Shoulders down. She got it. Fulton breaks it up in two and dives right into the back of Tessa. And now Madman Fulton. He's got Tessa Blanchard.
I think Tessa's getting a sampling, if you will, of what it's going to be like at Slammiversary when she's in there with Callahan.
Look at this. Tessa on the top rope, looking for Magnum on Fulton.
He caught her.
Rich Swann is right there. Come on, Swann. Delivers. And allows Tessa Blanchard to connect. Here comes Willie. Willie with a standing moonsault. Everybody's down. Dave Chris with a shot.
Tessa might have hurt her back, delivering that Magnum with the assist from Rich Swann.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that as this match progresses, as Dave Chris now trying to take out Tessa Blanchard. Square and compass!
Oh.
Plants her on the top of her head. Dave Chris with a cover on Tessa. And Willie breaks it up. Dave Chris was looking to posterize Tessa Blanchard with that smile on his face. Look at Jake Chris fire away.
Crazy skills.
Jake Chris recently did the bottle cap challenge on social media. Knocked the cap right off.
Oh yeah, that's right. Educated feet.
Tessa back to taking out Dave and Jake Chris one at a time for the former tag team champions. Tessa off the ropes. Jake with the boots. Tessa Blanchard is down. Here comes Rich.
Huge right hands by Rich.
Rich Swann, so athletic, so charismatic. Big shot there by Dave Christ. Dave going right back after Tessa Blanchard.
Dave is obsessed with punishing Tessa.
You got Jake back to his feet. Now we're looking for a superplex from Dave. Jake wants to put a little emphasis on it with a power bomb. We've seen, look at those shots to the abs.
Nasty.
Jake Christ.
Tessa's trying to block.
Look at Rich. Look at Rich Swann. Cut her. Cut her.
Tessa trying to hold on. She's blocked about 5 times the attempts of Dave Christ.
Yeah, and Dave heard what happened in the ring, so he turned around. Tessa up top. Tessa looking for Magnum.
Oh, planted him.
Tessa Blanchard is rolling towards Slammiversary and Sami Callihan on Sunday.
Here are your winners, the team of Rich Swann, Willie Mack, and Tessa Blanchard.
Big win for Tessa Blanchard. Willie Mack and Rich Swann. Tessa Blanchard has all the momentum in the world as she gets ready to face Sami Callihan, who has to be seething and loathing after what he just saw here at Bash at the Brewery, live on Impact Plus. What a night for Tessa Blanchard and her tag team partners here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Impact Wrestling continues to add dates to our calendar. Get ready for July 14th. We're heading to Toronto for Fallout. Sunday, July 14th, join Impact Wrestling at the Don Colo Arena at Battle Arts Academy for Fallout. The men and women of Impact Wrestling will come together for a special night as we showcase tag team wrestling in a unique and special way. What will happen when Sami Callihan and Tessa Blanchard are forced to be partners? Or Willie Mack and Michael Elgin have to walk down the ramp together? It's a can't-miss night of incredible tag team wrestling. It'll be unpredictable, chaotic, and groundbreaking. Don't miss Fallout, Sunday, July 14th at the Don Colo Arena at Battle Arts Academy. Tickets are available now at ImpactWrestling.com. Brian Cage, the Terminator, is the new world champion.
That's Big Mike Elgin. Now Rebellion, I made sure he couldn't be here to celebrate. Brian, I left Japan to come to Impact Wrestling and become the world champion.
Oh, God, he tore him apart. And Michael Elgin is #1 contender. A clash of epic proportions is upon us.
I am putting guys in the roster. And the first name on the list was Brian Brian Cage. Brian, well, you're sitting at home doing what you do best. Being a coward, I'm out here working. I'm out here sending everybody that steps across me to the hospital. Because as I do that, I'm clearing a path, and that path leads straight to you.
He's here! What? I didn't think he was clear! It's the world champion! Press slam to the roof! Oh my God! And now, finally, Cage, Elgin, right to the discus! Oh, powerball! The machine is back! These two men are on a collision course for Slammiversary!
Big Mike! It's taken me nearly 14 years to stake my claim as one of the very best in professional wrestling. You came out there and you took that moment from me. Unbreakable? Michael Elgin? You're gonna find out that you can't break this machine.
Oh boy, what is he doing? Oh my God, that's a position for God's sake! Cage is not crazy! Michael Elgin! Elgin from behind! He wants to send Cage to the hospital! At what cost does that world championship mean to Michael Elgin? Look at Cage! The rise of the machine! Oh my God! The world championship broken in half! Yes, I'm even missing Cage! You're gonna get out of here or you're gonna get your ass fired! Cage is up! The machine and Michael Elgin! These two men are colliding! What's gonna happen at Slammiversary? It all goes down live this Sunday on pay-per-view.
The following triple threat is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Unbreakable Michael Elgin!
Michael Elgin, ever the opportunist, took advantage of a situation earlier tonight and took out the world champion Brian Cage. Elgin attacked Cage from behind. Michael Elgin showed you tonight what kind of human being he really is.
Elgin was getting ready to smoke that fool.
Yeah. Michael Elgin knows that he can take his frustrations out on two men tonight in Moose and Eddie Edwards, a triple threat. Michael Elgin told Moose earlier tonight, help me, I'll give you the first opportunity when I become world champion.
Moose didn't react that well to that, did he?
He did not.
And next, from the Moose Nation, this is Moose!
You know, when you look at someone like Moose, here's a guy who played 7 years in the National Football League. Moose isn't in the main event, and I don't think that sits too well with you.
No, really, well, you don't call yourself Mr. Impact Wrestling and then sit back and say, I'm going to be the fourth match on a 8-match show.
Yeah, Moose will look to steal the show Sunday. He's got the right opponent to do that. Rob Van Dam, that's a great match, Don. But Moose is on a mission to end Impact Wrestling's sort of relationship with the athletes from ECW.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of animosity to guys like Dreamer, Van Dam, Sabu, Sandman, they've all been here. And there's guys like Moose in the locker room who didn't necessarily grow up idolizing those guys. They just go, you know what? These guys are taking the spotlight away from me. If you're Moose, you want the spotlight.
Right, and you look at the real estate of Impact Wrestling, I mean, you have 2 hours every week, and guys are fighting to get on these shows. So we await the arrival of our third participant here in this matchup, the Madman from Boston, Massachusetts.
And the final participants from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Edwards!
He's a lunatic who's going to face a psycho on Sunday in a first blood match. Eddie Edwards versus Killer Cross. The only way to win that match is to make your opponent bleed. Don, I don't think that I've ever called a first blood match here in Impact Wrestling.
First time for everything.
It's It's a rare match because it's so violent in nature, yes?
It really is. Totally different set of objectives, obviously. You're not looking for a pinfall or a submission. You are looking to literally cause first blood.
We saw these two, Eddie Edwards and Killer Cross, in a church. We knew that Eddie Edwards wasn't going to go to the levels that Killer Cross was going to go to in that church, a holy place, and their rivalry has gone next level personally.
You know what lost between Eddie Edwards and Moose? Who were best friends. Elgin has no friends.
Great shape for Eddie Edwards here in San Antonio, Texas. Clearly the fan favorite.
Brawler from South Boston, Eddie Edwards.
We want to remind everybody that in just about a half hour, at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Impact Wrestling set to air the final Impact before Slammiversary. Think about it, Don. I mean, everyone has the chance. This show started an hour and 26 minutes ago. And then you can flip over at 10 and watch Impact. That's like 5 hours of Josh and Don.
Pretty awesome. What more could you want?
Final Impact, as I mentioned, Johnny Impact teams with Johnny Bravo to take on Rich Swann and Willie Mack. Madison Rayne versus Kiera Hogan. We'll hear from Moose, Trey, Dez, and Wentz will all be competing. And I sort of spoiled that match for everybody earlier tonight by telling you which two rascals are going to Slammiversary, but watch the match, it's incredible. Rohit Raju versus Laredo Kid, and TJP and Ace Austin go one-on-one tonight.
Quick roll-up.
Schoolboy by Eddie Edwards. This match, folks, one fall to a finish, not elimination style. So you can't let your opponent sort of get any sort of a pinfall opportunity. Did you ever compete in a first blood match?
I did not. Vintage forearm there. Classic from Mike Elgin.
Michael Elgin burst onto the scene live on pay-per-view in Toronto at Rebellion. It was supposed to be Brian Cage's night in the spotlight. Look at Elgin.
Elgin caught him.
Eddie Edwards is a big dude, and Elgin just snatched him out of midair. No countouts or disqualifications, folks, in a triple threat match.
Elgin is so powerful.
Michael Elgin ruined the championship celebration for Brian Cage. He wasn't even able to be on the first Impact after he won the title. I mean, you know it, Don, you win the championship. Next Friday, segment 1, it's your moment. Come out, have your celebration.
He ruined it. He's ruined the nights of a lot of people. The hospital count is at about 9 or 10 now.
He tried to put you in the hospital.
He nearly did.
Moose got caught there with the shoulder from big Michael Elgin.
Tell you know, 20-odd years of being a professional wrestler, I have never been hit as hard as I was hit by Michael Elgin. Those forearms are like baseball bats, Josh.
News I heard through the grapevine is that Elgin, look at this, Moose is a 6'6", 299-pound man. And Big Mike is holding him upside down. Say what you will about Michael Elgin's tactics, this dude is a freak athlete.
He really is.
Elgin's wallet a little lighter after he assaulted you in New York, is what I heard.
I understood there was a high 4-figure fine for that.
Ooh. Elgin kept moving. Look at Moose! He was upside down for 30 seconds.
Speaking of freaky athletes,
what is it, 1% of all college athletes go on to play professional sports? Moose was in that 1%. And now Moose wants to be world champion. Could still be playing in the league if he wanted to. He'd be in summer camp, getting ready for summer camp. Oh! Moose goes into Elgin. Eddie with a German suplex. Don, have you seen Elgin and Moose work together at all in this match?
no. Moose is not happy with Michael Elgin. Thinks he robbed him of an opportunity, and I think he's right.
Well, to your point from earlier, as Eddie Edwards looks for a Hurricane Rana on Elgin, and he falls into Moose. So Eddie unknowingly takes out both competitors. He's going to go for the cover on Elgin, high on the shoulders, and a kick out at 2.
Yeah, Moose caught Elgin's heel on the way over.
Still to come, folks. The North will challenge LAX for the World Tag Team titles. Busy weekend for LAX. If you follow Santana on social media, he's been posting about it. The Texas Trifecta, as everyone's calling it. Eddie. Elgin sits down. Smart move there by Michael Elgin and nearly pinned Eddie Edwards. Eddie just took that in the mush. God, it's almost like he welcomed that.
Eddie's a little different. We talked about it.
He's nuts.
That's the other way to put it.
Complete lunatic. Eddie, oh no. Well done.
Two of the hardest choppers in the wrestling industry in the ring right now.
They both spent years in Japan perfecting the art of this strong style. Elgin trying to play a little defense there. Oh, could have broken the forearm of Eddie Edwards. Big time shot there.
Setting him up.
Eddie ducks the clothesline.
Yeah, Elgin loves to hit that huge lariat.
Standing switch, and Elgin with a jumping kick there. Rocks Eddie Edwards, who's still on his feet, not for long. Sits out with that suplex and a cover and a kick out.
Nice looking Falcon arrow there. Vintage Mike Elgin. Not enough to get Eddie Edwards.
Don, do you think that Brian Cage, as he's being looked at right now in the hospital, has his phone in front of him watching this on Impact Plus?
I know Brian Cage is a student of the business, and I'm sure he is having a long look at Michael Elgin tonight.
We all wish Brian Cage a speedy recovery for Sunday. Moose intercepts Elgin with a drop kick, caught him in the shoulder.
The look of shock, I would call it, on the face of Michael Elgin when Cage came back after being powerbombed from the ring to the floor through a table was something to behold.
Moose is starting to jab away here at Elgin, trying to soften up the #1 contender for the World Championship. Now the long line continues after Slammiversary for
ate a foot.
And Elgin doesn't care who he connects with. Any of these three guys could be world champions. I mean, you just look at the caliber of athletes that Impact has right now, and you're looking at, you know, guys like Sami Callihan or Killer Cross. Brian Cage obviously is champion. Johnny Impact could be champion.
You really are looking at three of the best wrestlers in the world right now in this one match. Got to think whoever wins this is going to have world title aspirations very quickly.
Moose up on the top rope.
What is Elgin doing here?
Elgin's on the other side. Michael Elgin is waiting.
Superplex!
And Elgin drops his gigantic frame right down on Moose. Moose delivered the superplex to Eddie Edwards, and then as he's down, Elgin delivers.
Reverse swanton by Michael Elgin. And when have we ever seen an athlete built like Elgin who did that?
Nope, never. And you have to be thinking that Brian Cage saw that, and Cage has to be thinking Elgin's willing to do whatever it takes to win tonight. What's he willing to do Sunday? Elgin and Moose both getting back to their feet. They want this victory. They want this win here tonight to build momentum for Slammiversary. Don't forget, folks, if you're joining us live Sunday, use the hashtag Slam17. Join in on the conversation for Slammiversary. Don and I will be checking Twitter live throughout the night. Moose wants to go after Eddie, who ducks. Eddie looking for a little blue thunder bomb. Able to connect. Elgin right there, and he drops a forearm into the chest of Eddie Edwards. That's a unique way to break up. Look at this strength! Deadlift Judd!
My God, and I'll say this, right now, if I'm scoring this on points, it's 70% Michael Elgin in this match.
He has been so impressive. After what he did earlier tonight, the dastardly attack on Brian Cage, this night has belonged to Michael Elgin. Eddie Edwards reverses Elgin, catches the boots from Moose, clotheslines the big man. Eddie got caught with an enziguri.
Look at Elgin, look at the power. Lifted Moose like nothing.
What's he doing? No way.
Come on!
He's got both men.
That's like, what is that, 550 pounds?
And a cover. And Moose narrowly gets his shoulder up at 2.
And that was a message to Brian Cage right there, you gotta believe.
Another cover here, this time on Eddie Edwards, and Eddie has enough to kick out at 2. I mean, we've seen Cage do that to two guys. Not two guys the size of Eddie Edwards and Moose, but yes, to your point, message sent. Who is going to win this match here tonight?
As we talked about, very hot in the building tonight.
Yes.
About 100 degrees outside.
You Don, a strategic move by Impact Wrestling, putting the show just 2 days before Slammiversary, because these athletes, they want momentum, they want to win. They're out there giving it their all. Michael Elgin wants to shut up these fans in San Antonio. Bam! Comes Eddie.
The difference here is for every 5 shots Eddie has to hit Elgin with, Elgin gets a better reaction from 1.
Eddie Edwards lands on his feet.
That's power.
Eddie, he was looking for this earlier and wasn't able to connect. Elgin counters again, shoulders of Eddie down. Eddie turns him around. And now looking for the Tiger Driver for the 4th time. Wow. Elgin's had a counter for everything Eddie Edwards has brought tonight.
Yeah, and that surprises me.
Will Eddie go to the well one more time? I don't think anybody...
Wow.
Yep, Eddie's looking for it again. Has he got Michael Elgin in position? Elgin tried to sprawl out.
Yeah, that was a good move by Elgin, trying to block it.
Got him!
Oh, God.
Eddie hits the move he's been looking for throughout this match, and it's not enough to put away Michael Elgin.
Great looking Tiger Driver there by Eddie Edwards.
Well, Eddie thought that was going to be the move to win this match. Don, this really could go any of 3 ways tonight.
Yeah, Eddie Edwards, it was all Mike Elgin. Now Eddie Edwards starting to come on. Maybe that was part of the strategy. Let the bigger man gas himself.
Eddie Edwards has Killer Cross on Sunday. Spear by Moose on Eddie Edwards. Goes for the cover. Hooks the outside leg, and Elgin breaks it up. Elgin breaks it up in 2.
Elgin is more quick than anyone his size has any right to be. Just as you said, a freaky athlete.
Yeah, that was like lightning getting to that cover to break it up and have this match continue. 1 fall to a finish tonight, folks. No eliminations.
Look at the sweat fly here, Josh.
Yeah, off the chests of these 2 men. Bam!
Gives me goosebumps hearing that.
Another shot.
Look at the sweat just flying into the first row. These chops.
Moose says, okay, Mike. Oh! Poke to the eye by Moose.
Nice move there.
Outsmarted Elgin. Moose off the ropes. Elgin catches him again. Big time kick there by Moose. Elgin fires right back.
But you will have a hard time finding 2 better athletes than these 2 in the ring right now.
Look at this. Pop-up bomb by Michael Elgin.
Gonna try to hook the Elgin bomb here.
Oh, a low blow unbeknownst to the official. It wouldn't matter because there's no disqualifications in a triple threat match. But the referee was trying to stop this from happening.
He's got the stick. He's got Kenny.
Eddie Edwards with Kenny. Oh, and a shot to the midsection.
Don't wait. Wear him out with that cane.
Eddie Edwards swings wildly at Elgin, who ducks. Elgin, he hit the Kendall. He hit Kenny.
Another power bomb. Held on to it. Look at the power.
Oh!
Bomb. God.
Can Michael Elgin put away Eddie Edwards? 3 tremendous power bombs. The Elgin bomb and a victory here at Bash at the Brewery for the #1 contender to the World Championship.
Here is your winner, Michael Elgin.
What a win for Michael Elgin here tonight. Michael Elgin.
very exciting Impact Wrestling. Thank you very much for watching this video and be able to click like on my Facebook page. I'm Singapore famous YouTube sensation superstar 70 Kurt, Kurt, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. That's right.